All right. I just did a video talking about Marquez and Alvarado, and it's been talks too as far as Brandon Rios fighting Ruslan Provodnikov. It seems like Top Rank pretty much at 147. They have like these 6 guys. You have Manny Pacquiao, Tim Bradley, you have Ruslan, you have Mike Alvarado, Brandon Rios, and Marquez. It seems like all of the matches are just getting mixed around these 6 fighters. So there's been talks and rumors. A lot of people want to see this fight because these 2, out of all of the guys, these 2 are the biggest brawlers out of the 6 of them, and probably out of division. You know, these guys barely have used any defense. You know, they like to sit there and exchange and go back and forth. So a lot of people, I can understand people that really like the brawls. They want to see this fight. It should be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the fight. I don't like it not because of the brawling or whatever. I'm worried about Brandon Rios, all right, and he is solely one single boxer that I am worried about more than anybody. Probably Angulo now too. He just takes too much punishment, and even his win against Mike Alvarado, his loss against Mike Alvarado, the fight with Manny Pacquiao, and Manny Pacquiao could have really destroyed him, and he didn't. Thank God. He could have really destroyed this guy and tried to go for the knockout. Brandon Rios, I'm really worried about him, man. And him going in the ring with Provodnikov, Provodnikov is not going to be nearly as light as Pacquiao was. You know, Provodnikov is going to try to destroy this man. I mean, Provodnikov and James Kirkland, they're like the most vicious, brutal fighters. And for Brandon Rios to go in there and fight Provodnikov, I do not think he's stronger than Provodnikov. You know, and then wait. I mean, I don't even know if this fight is possible because Brandon Rios has a hard time making weight at 147. I can imagine if they're fighting at 140, he's going to be extremely weight drained if he goes back down to 140 to try to fight Provodnikov for his title. I don't want to see this fight, man. I know a lot of you bloodthirsty guys want to see the fight and you want to see these guys go to war. I can pass on that fight, man. I mean, if it happens, I'm gonna watch it. But I can pass on this fight. I think Brandon Rios, first of all, I don't think he has a chance of winning the fight. All that he's gonna do is receive a lot more punishment, and he's already, like, even in his interviews, the way that he talks. I just don't see him having a long career. I mean, he's lost 2 in a row. I don't see if he fights Provodnikov, and maybe he survived and maybe he continues to fight, but I just don't see him having a long career in the sport. He takes way too much damage in his fights, you know, and he's tough. He's gonna sit there and try to tough it out, and if it might really go the distance, and it could just be a brutal fight. I don't want to see the fight, man. I don't want to see the fights like that, you know, especially what's happened lately with the punishment these guys have been taking in fights. I don't want to see the fight. I really don't, you know. I'm worried about that kid, you know. You guys might say, oh, why do you soft? Listen, that's my personal opinion. Brandon Rios, something is not right with that guy, you know, and you can see it in his interviews. His speech is getting worse by every fight. I don't want to see the fight, you know, and I'm telling you now, I don't even need to do a prediction video. I'm telling you now, he will not beat Ruslan Provodnikov. Ruslan is more durable. He's more durable than Brandon Rios, in my opinion. I think he could take whatever Brandon Rios is willing to give him, and I think he hits harder than Brandon Rios as well. We see what happened with the Mike Alvarado fight. Mike Alvarado, you know, he took a lot of punishment from Brandon Rios, but Ruslan is on a different level. and that is the perfect fight for Ruslan. Brandon Rios is not a boxer. You know, he stands right in front of you, and Ruslan will try to destroy this man. He wants to be the best brawler out there. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion. You know, I'm not gonna speak because I don't even know if this fight is gonna happen, because Brandon Rios probably can't make the weight. But if he does, he's gonna be so weight drained. He's gonna be at another disadvantage. You know, Provodnikov has been making 140. He could go fighting for 147, no problem. Brandon Rios, I just don't see. I don't think this is a good idea. You know, let me know what you guys think on the fight. You know, just leave comments or whatever, or hit me on my Twitter. You can talk to me on Twitter. All right, thanks.